Share a Cup is brought to you by Ovaltine. All right, we're back and it's time to share a cup. Thanks to the folks at Ovaltine with the man Lyrikal. And Ovaltine, for those of you who don't know, you could do so much wonderful stuff with this wonderful malted drink. And I did today a very simple, icy Ovaltine mocha. I love coffee. So mixing Ovaltine and coffee is almost like perfection for me. When last you drink Ovaltine, bro?
Yes.
Ovaltine is like literally takes you back to childhood.
Definitely.
It takes you back to childhood.
Definitely.
And the biscuits, I remember I would be eating packs of these biscuits.
Yeah. All now, I usually call putri pack at the end.
Yeah. Ovaltine is back with a bang. Thanking the folks at Ovaltine for making this possible. Lyro,
Yeah.
tell me first where the name came from. I just like because were you a lyrics man back in the day? You used,
Well,
where did the lyrics
I started off before singing. I started off like writing poems and things. So I was always good in writing essays and stuff like that. So I was always good with words. And then when I started playing sports, I was always into sports.
Yeah.
Football, basketball, and
you did track as well, I think.
And the track,
yeah. Track as well.
I was always good in them.
Yeah.
So I used to be like on the field, on the court or whatever, and they're just singing. You know, we singing. I write a song home, I come and sing it on the court. At that one time, you know, I was in Staten Island, New York, by my mom, and she said, and a guy on the court, he said, "Man, you're really lyrical, man." You know what I mean? And a show was coming up, one of my first shows, and I needed a name. And every time he see me, he was like, "You're really lyrical, man. You're really lyrical." And the guy for the show, he said, "What name you want to go by? What name you want to put on the flyer?" I say, "Lyrical Youth."
That come back to you.
Yeah, I say Lyrical Youth because all them time I really focus. I mean, besides school, I focus and I always had a great passion for music.
Yeah.
So I use the name Lyrical Youth. And as I get more material, I just drop the youth.
The youth.
And kept,
you get big man lyrical.
Yeah.
Cheers to that. Cheers to that. I love the story behind the name, you know. Because every name, every artist have a story behind the name. Yeah. You would have born in Toronto.
Yes, General Hospital.
But my General Hospital.
To be exact. We're born.
But you migrated at a very young age.
Yeah.
Early, you were 12, 13 years old?
13, yeah.
You migrated.
Yeah.
So tell me about that. I mean, moving from Trinidad at that age is the kind of age where you make friends already.
Yeah.
Take me back to those days. And how much of that you remember?
Well, it was like bittersweet, you know, because my mom had migrated already for like 7 years. So I didn't see my mom for 7 years.
Wow.
And I was a mama's boy, you know what I mean? Probably still is a mama, you know what I mean? So I was missing my mom.
Yeah.
You know, sisters and them was doing a great job, you know, taking care of us and everything.
Right.
But like I say, I made friends, I in school, I doing, you know what I mean? And it was kind of hard to leave my friends, go, you know, America, you know, and make new friends. But at the same time, I want to see my mom, you know what I mean? So it was bittersweet. I always wanted, you know, to see what New York looked like, to see what America looked like, you know, seeing it on TV and stuff like that. So I was very excited to go. But then, like I say, to leave all my friends and ain't knowing nobody there. So when I started going to school, it was like, wait, I had to start to know all these people again, you know what I mean, and make new friends and stuff like that. So, but I wouldn't say I regret it. You know what I mean, it was great. It was great to expand and, you know, see a different place, different world, meet new people, you know, different cultures and stuff like that. So it was, I think for me, it worked out in the best way, you know what I mean? So I get kind of best of both places.
Best of both.
Yeah.
But so take me now and connect that to the music because you would have left home, as I said, at a very tender age where you're now developing and learning yourself as a young man.
Right.
The musical influence that you would have had, because I'm thinking now when you move to the US and now you get exposed to hip hop and R&B. But was it that Soca just came back to you? What are musical influence?
Well, when I first started making music, I'm glad you asked that question because I started, you know, singing over like hip hop beats. Because like I say, I ain't know no producers all them time. I was 13 years old, going on 14. And I didn't know any producers, so I used to sing on hip hop beats, reggae beats, and stuff like that. But I always kept that style of singing, you know, that flow and the accent and everything like that. And then, you know, fast forward to that a little more, I met my manager, who is my manager, my general manager today, Natasha and Juice. And she introduced me to Mastermind, who used to play with Bungie and them band. And he gave me the pot of gold rhythm of Bungie and them saying, "I want you to blaze the fire," right? And he come on that rhythm, and after that, we built a relationship, and he started to do songs like All Over the Girl, I was up to 25-8 and all these, you know, current songs. So
So back there when you like almost reconnected with soca because you got the opportunity in New York to do
Right,
it. What was that like for you? Because I mean, connecting back, I suppose,
Yeah,
back
yeah,
to
yeah.
homeland.
Right.
What was that experience?
It
like
was
for
it
you?
was a good experience,
Yeah.
one, you know, but it was something kind of like, I wonder if they will accept me. I wonder if they will
Yeah.
accept me, boy, to
Yeah.
sing soca again. And it had a lot of naysayers and saying, boy, the only way you could bust in soca is if you go back to Trinidad and live. You know what I'm saying? Go back. Why I have to go back and live? Just to, you know what I mean? Sing the music. And that was a thing for like years and years and years. Even artists coming up from here and saying, boy, I really gotta go back down the road and do your thing, you know. But so I started coming down, but I didn't move back. You know, I started coming back down and, you know, hitting little 1-2 studios and go back up the road, do my thing again, you know, and until, as they say, I get through. You know?
Difficult period in terms of because having to come back.
Yeah,
and
difficult period, but I always like difficult times. It's weird. I like you know, as they say, the tough times. That I think that has bring out the best in me. This was worth the time and worth the grind, you know.
What do you think caused the bus?
I mean consistency, you know, dedication, passion. Like I say, I never one day, you know, tell myself or tell anybody, but I feel like giving up on the music.
Never one time you thought sport versus music?
Yeah. I actually had a greater passion for football at one time than music.
So never your love for the music prevailed and you decided this is what I wanted to do. When did that happen?
That happened when people start telling me how good they thought I was in music. You know, when I start singing for them, like, you know, like the basketball court and the little competitions and stuff I start going in, you know, they start saying, boy, you're real good, and people say, boy, you go be a star. And I never see it. Never one time I seen it like I would have been here today, you know, at this level. Never one time.
Tell me about, I mean, I know you're responsible for a lot of the writing as well on your tracks and so on. The inspiration behind your style of music. We went to a concert.
Yeah.
One of the things I think one of my buddies said was Lyrikal produces positive music.
Yeah.
And when he said it, I say positive music. You know, I didn't think of it in that way. And how do you feel about that? I mean, your style of song, your style of what you put out as the brand Soca that is Lyrikal. How would you describe it?
Well, I would describe it as versatile. I try to do a balance, you know. So obviously we don't do anything negative, you know. So I don't think anything in soca, you know, on the top of my mind could be like, you know, a negative song. At least not from me, you know. But as you say, positive music, I try to balance my concepts on my songs, you know. So you'll hear a song like Soca Forever, you know, you'll hear a song like Happy Place, and then you'll hear a song like Back Then Do Like That, you know what I mean? And like I say, it's all positive music, so I try to make positive, party, you know, songs about life, you know what I mean? So I try to always balance it, so I kind of try to be as versatile as possible in the concepts of my, you know, the lyrical content that I produce.
And now I think by extension, your music connects.
Definitely.
Your music connects. When people hear a lyrical,
happy music.
And I think the happy place vibe that you're now presenting kind of represents you as well. Your music puts you in that happy place. Talk to me about some of the music you've done this year, and then talk about Soca Forever.
Well, this year's I did Find a Way.
Find a Way.
Woman of the Year, Fetka Over, One Dance. Oh man, so many songs, boy. One Jam.
Album coming soon.
Album coming. Yeah, album is definitely coming.
Right. So the pandemic didn't affect you creatively at all?
No, at all. Because when the pandemic hit, I didn't have a studio, you know, and then obviously it was the whole social distancing and, you know, the spread of the COVID-19, of course, so practice safety. So studios was closed down, men didn't wanted to come by them, you know, I ain't really want to go by nobody, you know what I mean, respectfully to do anything, so I invested in my own studio. So that, by having your own studio, and then Cohen told me that, a couple artists told me that, they say, once you have your own studio, you will start to produce music like a machine. Because it's right there. Any little idea you get is, you ain't had to wait for tomorrow or 2 days, you know what I mean, to go in the studio. And, you know, by having my own studio, I could do all my demos. I don't do actually, you know, the main recordings for myself. I can do all my demos for days with Nadi, cooking in the kitchen, doing a little thing, and you just sit, man, and say, for days, running in the studio, going for this, You know what I mean? So it just, you know, like a machine, rapid right now. So having your own studio,
Soca Forever, where you go out with that from my boy. But tell me a little bit about the song and the concept, because the lyrics are that also very, very powerful. I mean, and as I said, that the lyrical literally now growing on you, they're connecting with you in a serious way. Tell me about Soca Forever.
So first of all, I want to big up Chinese Laundry Music. They, Colonel Robertson, you know, they produced that rhythm.
Right.
And, you know, the rhythm was out already with Tilt and Sunshine and Wine and all these songs.
Right.
And, you know, when they sent it to me, well, I heard the rhythm. I was going to Miami and they said, boy, I said, wait, this rhythm bad. I was talking to Ding Dong. I said, this rhythm bad. He was like, well, like, you want to be on the rhythm? I said, nah, it's just bad. And apparently he called Laundry and tell him, I said the rhythm bad. And Laundry, you know, Laundry reach out to me and say, hey, I hate talking to the rhythm, thing. And he sent the rhythm for me, you know, because I wasn't initially in the rhythm. So I just want to shout them out for sending the rhythm to me. And one day when I was just doing a little, you know, a little warm up and a little exercise before I went and did it, the whole thing, whole melody just rise until. I was actually watching behind my house. And I have a kind of hill, a slant behind my house with trees. And I just seeing that like Soca supposed to be on the top, you know. We go rise until Soca reach the high mountain. You know what I mean?
Lyrikal, so glad that you took time to drop by, brother.
Yes, man. Cheers
I
again.
really appreciate it. Cheers.
Blessings. You take a like sip, you know.
And I want you to continue taking Soca to the highest mountain. Take us on with Soca Forever.
Let me do it.
Badam.
Capacho! Yeah, first off, let me big up the ones them who start to create the culture, the legends who pass. Calypso to soca, me love to me. All we want is, what them are for we. All we want is what them are for we. Boy, tell them respectfully. Make soca a genre, we want we own. It's a lifestyle everyday thing, non-stop celebrating. So what them are for we. Can't make we unhappy. So we go rise until Soca reach the high mountain. Rise like sun coming up in the morning. So we go rise until Soca reach the high mountain. Rise like sun coming up